Hey there, Pisces. Welcome to your reading. We are going to do a bonus reading. I'm way too caught up, so I'm going to do these bonus readings on the weekends here, and we are going to look at what you don't see coming at this time. You have this Earth Magic card and this Broken Open card. I don't know. I kind of feel like you do see this part coming, is what I will say. The Broken Open card, we are in kind of like an emotional time. And it's not a bad card. It can say that you are opening up emotionally or you are being more open. Now, we have this Earth Magic card, and what I would say is it's a great time to ground your emotions or how your feelings. But this is more like your feelings about your life. Like if you feel that there's a change that you should make in your life, then this would represent grounding those feelings, as in turning your feelings into reality. And that's probably what you need to do at this time here, Pisces, and that's what I would do if I were you. I mean, you literally have the Ten of Pentacles here, and the Ten of Pentacles is coming up in your foundation position in this reading. And so the foundation position is literally like the position of grounding something into your life, and I feel like that's maybe what you need to do. You start with the Five of Swords, for how you are entering into the reading. And so the Five of Swords is a card of walking away the winner or walking away from something. I kind of do get the feeling that you are feeling like a winner at this time, or you're about to, whenever you're watching this reading. You have the Ten of Swords, and then you have the Six of Wands coming up after it. And, the Ten of Swords can represent a blessing in disguise. And that's kind of what I feel for you with the Ten of Swords is. So maybe something that you don't see coming at this time is that you were like right about something, or which I feel like I said to you recently maybe as well. So this is kind of like popping into my head that you chose to walk away from something like a relationship or even like a business partnership or something like that. And just looking through the whole entire reading, it's like saying to me that you were proven right. I feel like there's some other mistake. Like I'm just going to tell you what's popping into my head here. I don't really see this in the cards for you, Pisces, but just like intuitively, I get this feeling like I missed out on something. Like the way that I read is I just put myself in your shoes and I feel the energy. That's it, right? And I just say what I feel. And so I get this feeling like I missed out on something, like an opportunity, right? That could have been very good. I feel with this reading that you could see how this opportunity was not as good as you thought. Let me give you an example as well. Right now is not a good time for get rich quick, right? So maybe you had an opportunity to do something that you thought would make you a bunch of money, but I feel like now, like you didn't take it, and I feel like now you're seeing that it was a good thing that you didn't take that opportunity, right? And so, that's kind of the feeling I get off of the Five of Swords. You have the Hermit as your crossing energy. Now, the crossing energy can be what hurts you or helps you in a Celtic cross. You end with the Star, so I would say that part of your challenge at this time is needing to shine your inner light. Again, we're looking at what you don't see coming, and so I feel that there could be some opportunities coming up for you to really shine your light. I really, really get this very strong need for you to not hold back with the Hermit card. And you have that Broken Open card as well with that Earth Magic card. I feel like she needs to come down to earth. Again, just putting myself in your shoes and looking at this card here, and then we have the Earth Magic card. I feel like she needs to bring her genius down to earth. And then looking at all the cards that are here, I feel this is saying that there are going to be opportunities coming up for you in the near future for you to speak up or stand out or get attention. I feel this reading is saying do not hold back. So I feel like I said this to you 6 months ago or maybe a few months ago, unleash the beast, Pisces. It is definitely time for you to not hold back. And again, there are going to be opportunities for you to stand out, and I feel you need to take them. Next, in the area of your thoughts or what's on your mind, you have the King of Cups. Pretty much just you showing up here in the reading. It's not necessarily a bad thing to get yourself in the area of what's on your mind. It kind of just says that you are kind of the center of your own universe at this time. And again, some people might take that the wrong way, but I actually feel it's a good thing for you, Pisces. Again, we are in a little bit of an emotional time. He is sitting in the middle of the ocean. and he has these choppy waters around him, but he is perfectly fine because he has explored his emotions to a very deep level. So I feel for a lot of you that you are kind of just focusing on yourself, and of course that could be a good thing, like I already said. Next, in your foundation, you have the Ten of Pentacles. Really good, Pisces. I feel that, again, something you don't see coming is like your opportunity to build and leave a legacy. And I feel this has to do with your belief system as well, needing to believe that you can accomplish great things. I feel that, I feel for Pisces that if you are focused too external, then you're going to have a hard time. Again, not a bad thing. I don't think tarot should scare people or anything like that, right? It's just energy that we can work with. We can work with it or not, right? And what I would say here is that if you are thinking about launching a business, for example, it's like maybe you're thinking like, oh, too many people do this business, or there's too much competition. Like all those thoughts are kind of popping into my head. I feel like those types of things that disempower you, those thoughts are external. I think you need to be just focusing on yourself, and if there's something great that you want to accomplish, which I think there is, because you have the Six of Wands and the Star, the King of Cups, thinking about yourself, and all this, and the Ten of Pentacles right here, then, I feel it's saying just focus on this. Focus on the big picture and make this happen. Don't worry about the things that are going on around you. I feel that you need to realize that the universe is a little bit like a mirror right now. We're going to have a ton of energy moving through Pisces here very shortly. And, I feel the universe is kind of like mirroring things to you. And I feel that you need to not take those things the wrong way. It's like if you're trying to build a business, for example, it's like all of a sudden you might see 100 people who have started that exact business, and you might be thinking, oh my God, there's too much competition, I can't do this. And I feel the universe is saying like, no, we're showing you that you can do it. And so I think you need to think about like your perspective and how you're looking at things that you want to accomplish at this time. And I feel like it's something you're not seeing, right? It's like you're taking it the wrong way. And this reading is all about what you're not seeing. Next, in your past position, you have this Day and Night card. It says there is current disharmony due to existing differences in some matter. Luckily, this is coming up in the past. You have this healing energy. It says you're in the process of healing, eliminating bad energy from your life. So pretty simple past position here. I feel that you have eliminated some, toxic things from your life, toxic habits. It is an amazing time for Pisces to eliminate toxic habits, toxic whatever. I'm doing no cheat days all year, and I haven't cheated once this year, which is pretty good for me because, sometimes I get a craving for pizza, and that craving can't be, it can't be not cheated away. So I totally get it. But I feel this year is a really good year to eliminate bad habits, and that's what I would focus on right here. You have the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is putting up boundaries. Boundaries is something that Pisces has to learn. Like literally, I think Pisces is here to learn boundaries just in the first place. So all you Pisces have learned this, and I feel you're just kind of like putting up boundaries. I'm not getting anything here about what you don't see. Like there's nothing here that you don't see. I feel this is something that you are already doing and have done. And so the Nine of Wands would say don't give up, though. It would say that, not to give up in the areas of life where you have put up boundaries. So like love, for example, a lot of people put up so many boundaries that they prevent love from entering into their lives. So if you want love, this would say, of course, put up boundaries, but don't put up so many boundaries that you're preventing it from coming in. Next, in the area of your very near future, you have the Blessings card and this Adventures card. Love it. I feel like there could be some adventures and blessings coming in for you here, Pisces. This could also say that blessings are coming through adventure, which I think is true for pretty much everyone. Right now, I think we all need to kind of like spread our wings and fly. There's a lot of birds on these cards here, and I feel we need to like explore, experiment, try new things, and that's what I would do with this energy. You have the Queen of Pentacles as well. The Queen of Pentacles is all about resources and tapping into your resources. So you might not think that you have the money or the time to do something, but the Queen of Pentacles, she starts where she is. So even if she doesn't think she has the money to do something, she starts researching it. She will start looking for other solutions on how she can accomplish something that she's trying to accomplish, even if it costs money. She will start at the smallest point possible. I think a lot of us, it's like what we don't realize, if we don't get started, like moving, for example, right? I hear from a lot of people that want to move, and they say, like, I want to move, but I can't because I don't have the money. And I always tell those people, just get started with the process, right? You should start packing your things. Start, that you don't use. Start looking, just start doing the research and looking at where you might want to move. Start living in the energy. And for some reason, I feel the Queen of Pentacles is saying that. Like, the Queen of Pentacles is saying that you need to start living in the energy, which is not what she means, but that's what I'm getting intuitively with the Queen of Pentacles. Next, in your outcome row, you have this leader card. Can't make this up. I mean, there is nothing more true than what I'm about to read you. As a born leader, you can truly bring out the best in others by guiding them and inspiring them. You end with the star card, literally the card of being an inspiration, right? And literally, what do I say to you every single freaking reading that I do for you? It is time for Pisces, spiritually, to be a leader and to be an inspiration for others. You are meant to shine bright at this time. You have this author card. It says your words will have a great impact on those who read them. This could be speaking them as well. So if you're thinking about sharing your light in some way, again, the Hermit is hiding his light. The Star is shining the light. So if you are thinking about sharing your words with even with just one person in your life, I feel you need to realize, and maybe what you don't see is that it is just how powerful that is. So I definitely feel it's time for you to share. Over the next few months, you have the Ten of Swords. I really feel blessing in disguise energy here. I do feel that some of you could be reflecting on some difficult endings in your life. And now I feel you are seeing how those things are a blessing. The fact that some of those things didn't work out in your life, it's almost like you're getting rewards. Remember a few readings ago when the North Node moved into Pisces, I said, the North Node is kind of like karma. And so it's not 100% accurate, but we also have Saturn in Pisces, which is also karma. And so I feel it, and with all the planets, kind of moving it through Pisces very shortly here, I feel that there could be a lot of rewards. And now, most people think of this card as a bad card, but I'm getting good vibes here. We'll see what comes up when we clarify. That could change. But I feel a lot of you are kind of like seeing, or you're more grateful that certain things didn't work out. And this is all areas of your life. Next, in the area of your closest relationships, you have the Fool. The Fool is about new beginnings, and we are in a time of relationship new beginnings in general. So I'm not just talking about love, but pretty much all relationships in your life could be undergoing transformations, and you could be having new beginnings in general. The Fool, he also has to take a leap of faith in a new direction, and people are calling him foolish, but he is right. It has to take the risk of looking foolish. So kind of like I said at the beginning of the reading, I feel a lot of you could be doing things or taking risks. The Five of Swords can be a card of risk-taking, and you could be taking risks. People could be calling you foolish, but I feel what you don't see is that you actually know, that you know the outcome. So don't let people talk you out of things. I definitely get that energy on the Six of Wands. The Fool. Next, in the area of your future feelings, you are right. How many times have I said that in the past, 3 weeks? A lot. So it's a time for you, Pisces, clearly, for you to kind of prove that you were right. And I don't think you have to do anything, by the way. It's not like you're out here shoving proof in people's faces, right? I feel just by the simple act of living, which is the Star card, which we're going to talk about next, you are kind of being proven right. Six of Wands is victorious. Six of Wands is the winner. I feel that what you don't see coming is that you are the winner, that you are going to feel like the winner in the future. And this, I feel like the near future as well. This isn't going to take years and years and years. I think this is going to take, a few months maybe for you to really feel kind of like you're coming out on top and that you made some right moves in your life. The other thing is, I kind of said this at the beginning of the reading. What I was trying to say is regrets. Remember at the beginning of the reading, I said you feel like you missed out on an opportunity or multiple opportunities. Again, I feel it's like you didn't. You're being proven right. You have the Star as your outcome. I feel like you are the Star here, Pisces, and you need to be the Star with the Hermit because, again, the Hermit is holding the Star in his lantern, and he's coming up as your crossing energy. So I feel for a lot of you, it's time for you to shine bright. It's time for you to be an inspiration. It's time to do hard things, I feel. It's time to stand out, right? It's time to, and I get this thing here as well. It's like the lump in the throat, right? Where I feel that there are going to be a lot of opportunities for you. It's almost like the universe is kind of being like, here you go. Like, here's an opportunity for you to stand out or get attention. And then you get the lump in the throat and you're like, do I speak up? Now, these might not be speaking opportunities. I'm just using that as a metaphor, right? Like, you might get an opportunity to start a business or to take a risk in work or something like that. It could be anything. And I feel like the universe is like saying, are you going to take the risk, or are you just going to let that lump in your throat stop you? With the Five of Swords and the Hermit, you have the Seven of Cups. Yeah, a lot of dreaming energy. It's kind of funny because, the Neptune and Pisces can be very delusional, and I feel like you are seeing, but it's like you're breaking through the delusion. I feel like you are seeing things more clearly. So I feel pretty good about that. With the King of Cups, you do have the Tower. The Tower in the area of your thoughts can just say you're changing your mind. The Tower is about accepting reality, and I feel that some of you could be seeing a new reality, or you could be seeing new realities that exist around you, and this is causing changes. So I'm not too worried about the Tower. You also have the Star, and so the Star comes up after the Tower, and the Star represents healing from a Tower moment. With the Ten of Pentacles, you have the Ace of Cups. I do feel you need to do more things that cause you to overflow. The whole point of the Ace of Cups is that that cup can just reach down into the water below it, and it can overflow. So I would get more into the flow and do more things that cause you to overflow, and I feel that's what this card is talking about. With the Nine of Wands, you have the King of Swords. King of Swords, yeah, this is very like cold energy. I'm wondering if you have dealt with like cold situations in the past, or it's like I feel very strong blockages just in general. And so this could be people, places, or things that put up blockages. It's like you're no longer fighting is more the energy here. It's like in love, for example. It's like if you're having to fight for someone's attention, I just feel like you're not going to anymore. I feel like you're just going to be like, okay, goodbye. And that's probably the best thing for you to do. Same thing with money and work and everything else. It's like I feel this energy of releasing the need to like force things to work, if that makes sense. With the Queen of Pentacles, you have the Temperance card. Yes, I would be working on your finances. I feel it's an amazing time for you to turn your finances around. It's an amazing time for you to improve your finances. Now, you're going to have to work to make that happen. You are going to have to adopt better habits. We talked about habits a second ago. And so you're going to have to learn and work on those things. But if you do it, then it will happen. So I would encourage you to do the work. This could also represent doing new work as well, or doing something different that makes more money. And, again, I would create that change. The Temperance card is a card of alchemy. And so it's about turning your situation around, or turning one thing into another. And that's what I would work on. With the Ten of Swords, you have the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is juggling, spinning plates. Two of Pentacles is like work hard, play hard. So with the Ten of Swords, I would definitely make sure that you are balancing your energy and that you're not burning yourself out just in general. But the Two of Pentacles can also represent kind of like something trying to get your attention. Over here, the waves behind him, they start kind of small, and then the waves get bigger as they move across the card. Not always, but sometimes I feel like the Two of Pentacles is almost like something trying to get your attention. The energy starts small, and then the energy builds as the waves go across, right? And so I feel that there could be an opportunity that's trying to get your attention. I would pay attention. With the Fool, you have the Three of Wands, another card of taking a leap of faith. Like he needs to take a leap of faith towards those boats. And so this is an opportunity for adventure. Those boats are going somewhere that this guy here has never been before. Pretty much every single person gets this right now. I think every single person alive should be exploring the unknown, whether that's learning, self-education, whatever, because that's where we're going to find the best opportunity, and that's what I would do with that card. With the Six of Wands, you have the Empress. Yeah, again, feeling really good in the future. Glow-up energy, for sure, with the Star and the Empress. Definitely very attractive at this time. You have Venus in your sign, Pisces, and yeah, Venus is going to retrograde in Pisces later on, but definitely having Venus in your sign for an extended period of time because it's retrograding is very good. With the Star, you have the Two of Swords. Yes, again, this is a good reading, but you need to not hold yourself back. With lump in the throat, stopping yourself from taking opportunities. I feel what you don't see is how big some of these opportunities coming in for you are. I feel Pisces is normally very intuitive. I always tell a story. When I was like 17 or 18, I worked at this aquarium, right? And I had to drive there an hour to get to work, right? But my dad took me there because they had just opened this like aquarium, right? And of course, I'm obsessed with fish. I'm a Pisces. And, when the first day I went there, I knew I was going to work there. I could just, I could feel it deep down inside. It was like that intuitive feeling. I just knew it. And then a couple weeks later, I got hired there. And I worked there for a long time. So it's like I just knew it. I feel the problem for Pisces right now is that feeling. It's like I feel like that feeling has been missing for Pisces for a long time. And I feel like that is what is making Pisces feel lost. It's like normally you can start a project and you probably just know that it's going to work. Normally you maybe date a person, you know that they're a good person, or you know that things are going to go the right direction. And it's kind of like we have to have a little bit more blind faith at this time. And I feel that's maybe what has held you back probably since, I don't know, 2008, something like that. So I feel now it's time to kind of like have the confidence to take opportunities without knowing how they're going to go. And I've been saying this to you for a long time, but I really feel that that the universe is trying to build your confidence, like your own confidence, like not just your intuition. You have this turkey card. It says someone is behaving stupidly. I would be careful of past people right now. I just, again, all the energy in Pisces, North Node in Pisces, Venus retrograding in Pisces in the future. All those things make me feel that. You have this lion card. It says time to act. The whole entire reading says it's time to take action and time to, build up something. You have this broken ring card. It says parting of the ways in romance or business. I feel like this has already happened because we talked about this with the King of Swords, the Nine of Wands, and also this other card here, this Day and Night card that said there's current disharmony due to existing differences. And so, I feel like a lot of you have kind of walked away from those things. And again, with the Ten of Swords, I feel pretty good. I feel that over the next few months, you are going to see that you made the right decision. And so stick to your decisions. You have this unicorn card. It says use your intuition to make beneficial changes. Yes. Again, just because you're maybe not feeling something intuitively, that doesn't mean that your intuition isn't telling you to do it. So definitely would be a good time to use your intuition. You have this horseshoe. It says good luck on it. Definitely a very lucky time. It looks like it anyway. So this is a good reading, Pisces. I like this a lot. So thank you for being here and definitely enjoy your month.